Hello everyone and welcome to the lesson. The subject is Advanced Management Accounting. We in today's lesson going to study the role of strategic management accounting in strategic planning and strategic control. So here there are two things: strategic planning and strategic control. What is the role of strategic management accounting in one, strategic planning? So the first area we are going to consider is strategic planning. Then number two, strategic control. So by the end of this lesson, you should be able to discuss the role of strategic management accounting in one, strategic planning, and two, strategic control. So candidates, let's begin with identifying the role of strategic management accounting in strategic planning. Now candidates, strategic management accounting plays a crucial role in both strategic planning and strategic control. And one area under strategic planning is that of identifying opportunities and threats. All right? Strategic management accounting helps in identifying opportunities and threats. That is strategic opportunities and threats. Identifying strategic opportunities and threats. The SMA provides insights into the external environment. It provides insights into competitor analysis as well as customer trends, and thereby enabling the organization to identify potential threats or opportunities, to identify potential opportunities for growth, and also enables the organization to anticipate threats well in advance. So that is one role under strategic planning. The second point is related to objectives and goals. Strategic management accounting helps develop strategic goals Strategic management accounting helps develop strategic goals and objectives. It helps translate strategic goals into measurable and actionable objectives by providing data on resources, by providing data on capabilities, and also providing what we call performance benchmarks. So strategic management accounting helps in development of strategic goals and objectives. Now, related to strategic planning is what we call allocation of resources. Allocation of resources. Allocation of resources. Strategic management Accounting helps in the allocation of resources. All right? It assists in allocating resources effectively in order to support strategic initiatives by analyzing costs, by analyzing benefits, and also analyzing risks that are associated with different options, So allocation of resources. Number 4, candidates, we are discussing the role of strategic management accounting in strategic planning. All these aspects are related to strategic planning. All right? Identifying strategic opportunities and threats, developing strategic goals and objectives, allocation of resources. There is also the evaluation. In strategic planning, there is also that aspect of evaluation and selection of alternatives, or what we call options. Strategic options. By now, candidates, I know you appreciate that strategic planning is a process, and within this process there are various steps, one of which is evaluation and selection of strategic options. When the company wants to evaluate or select strategic options, this could be long-term investments, right? Investment in long-term assets and so on. Then strategic management accounting will come in handy. Why? Because it helps evaluate different strategic options by providing forecasts, by doing what we call simulations, and also sensitivity analysis that assess the potential impact of each option on the organization's financial performance and the long-term success of the organization. So SMA is key, plays a key role in evaluating and selecting strategic options. And I've said strategic options could be long-term investments and so on. So evaluation and selection of strategic options is one of the steps in the strategic planning process. These are 4 roles of strategic management accounting in strategic planning. We may add a role like developing of performance measurements, development, performance, development of performance measurements, developing performance measurements or measurement systems. Let me say performance measurement systems. SMA contributes to developing performance measurement systems that track progress towards strategic goals. It may also identify areas for improvement. Now let's move on to study the role of SMA in strategic control. Strategic control. A, strategic planning. B, strategic control. Strategic control. One point here is, or role is that of monitoring strategy execution. Monitoring strategy monitoring of strategic execution. Now, candidates, SMA provides real-time data and insights into the implementation of strategic initiatives, and thereby enabling organizations to track progress, enabling organizations to identify deviations, and adjust course as necessary or as needed. So it is through strategic management accounting that an organization can monitor the execution of a strategy. When a strategy is being rolled out, we all know strategy, a strategy option is a long-term thing. So there is need to monitor and check if the execution is on course. It is strategic management accounting that enables organizations to monitor through provision of real-time data, through provision of insights as the organization implements strategic initiatives. The organization is able to track progress, and by tracking progress, an organization can identify any deviations to the original plan and then adjust where necessary. So that's the role of strategic management accounting in strategic control. Number 2, identifying variances and their causes. Strategic management accounting helps identify variances and their causes. It helps identify performance variances from planned objectives and then diagnoses the root causes of such variances, allowing managers to take corrective actions. Strategic management accounting helps to identify variances and their causes of action and their causes, so that the organization then diagnoses the root causes of these causes, then takes corrective actions. Number 3, the third role of strategic management accounting in strategic control is evaluating strategy effectiveness. Evaluating strategy effectiveness. SMA provides information that helps in the evaluation of strategy effectiveness. SMA facilitates the evaluation of the effectiveness of implemented strategies by measuring their impact on the financial and non-financial performance metrics. Evaluating strategy effectiveness. 4, the fourth role of strategic management accounting is that one of adapting strategies to changing circumstances. We all know that organizations operate in dynamic environments. So it is the role of strategic management accounting to help companies adapt strategies to changing circumstances. Why? Because SMA provides information that enables organizations to adapt their strategies to or in response to changes in the internal and also the external environments. Do you understand? 5. It helps ensure transparency or accountability. It is through strategic management accounting that accountability is ensured. SMA provides or helps hold managers accountable for achieving strategic objectives by providing clear performance metrics and reporting on progress. And candidates, these are the roles of SMA in strategic planning and control. And candidates, by providing valuable insights into financial and non-financial metrics, because remember we say that strategic management accounting goes beyond the traditional financial accounting, but looks into the financial aspects and the non-financial aspects of an organization. And therefore it helps align strategic planning and strategic control processes, which leads to improved decision making. How? Because SMA equips managers with the necessary information to make informed decisions based on data and analysis. Furthermore, strategic management accounting enhances performance. How does it enhance performance? Performance is enhanced because SMA contributes to achieving organizational goals by optimizing resource allocation, by managing risks, and also identifying opportunities for improvement. It also helps in increased agility and adaptability. And how does that play out? That one is made possible because SMA enables organizations to adapt their strategies quickly. Because you've said that through SMA, the company is able to monitor strategy execution. The company is able to check if the plan is being executed accordingly. And if there is any need for change, then change is made because there is data, there is information, and there is also the analysis of the variances that enables the organization to also analyze the causes of the variances. So SMA, or strategic management accounting, enables organizations to adapt their strategies quickly and also effectively in response to changing market conditions, in response to competition, in response to competitive pressures, and so on. So candidates, these are the roles of SMA in strategic planning and control. And in conclusion, we can also say that SMA acts as a critical bridge between strategic planning and control because it provides the information and analysis necessary to formulate effective strategies, monitor their implementation, and also to ensure that there is success. So strategic management accounting acts as a bridge between strategic planning and strategic control. It's a bridge because the two go hand in hand. It's not possible to control strategy without having a strategic plan. And it is through SMA that an organization is able to execute its plans. It is through SMA that the organization can provide information and also analyze the implementation and also to monitor implementation and to ensure that there is success. So candidates, these are the roles of strategic management accounting in strategic planning. We began by looking at strategic planning. We say that the first role is identifying strategic opportunities and threats. Number 2, developing strategic goals and objectives. Number 4, allocation of resources. Number 5, evaluation and selection of strategic options. Number 6, developing performance measurement systems. Then roles associated with strategic control. Number 1 is monitoring and strategy and strategy execution. Monitoring strategy execution. Number 2, identifying variances and their causes. Number 3, evaluating strategy effectiveness. Number 4, adapting strategies to changing circumstances. Then lastly, ensuring accountability. SMA helps hold managers accountable for achieving strategic objectives by providing clear performance metrics and reporting on progress. Then we've also said that SMA provides insights into the financial and the non-financial aspects of the organization. And that will mark the end of the lesson. But I'm going to give you 3 questions before we close the lesson. Number 1, how does strategic management accounting contribute to the formulation of long-term strategic plans within an organization? And what specific tools or techniques does it employ to support this process? Number 2, in what ways does strategic management accounting aid in controlling and monitoring the implementation of strategic plans? Can you provide examples of how SMA facilitates performance evaluation against strategic objectives? Number 3, how does strategic management accounting balance the need for flexibility in adapting to changes in the business environment while ensuring control mechanisms are in place to track progress and ensure strategic alignment? Thank you for attending the lesson. Bye-bye.